My original intention of this video was not to talk about the drama that is Oner Active Familia, but after everything, I sat on these products for well over a month. I asked myself, how do I review these items without talking about it? And I guess I don't, as you can tell by the title. Starting off, Oner Active is owned by Krissy Cela, who is a very popular influencer. For the first launch, the items sold out so quickly. That is a huge win. I'm not at all mad at that. Awesome for Krissy Cela. After ordering, there was absolutely no order confirmation email. This was kind of the first weird thing for sure. There was a subscription welcome email despite me not signing up. And hours after the welcome email, I received an order delay email, but still no confirmation email. I then received 2 more emails, one about the Active Loyalty Club and then another about a huge giveaway. To enter the giveaway, you had to join the Oner Active Familia Facebook group page. There's also posts on Instagram about this, and you guys know I was trying to cop that crop jacket, so you best believe I was entering into that group. The page was instantly poppin'. I think it was in part because the communication at Oner Active was so bad. They were sending us all emails. At this point, I had received 4 different emails, but still no order confirmation. I mean, this was a highly anticipated launch and things were literally selling out of people's carts, so I feel like we were all equally concerned, but still like, I'm sure it's fine. It seemed like for the most part, we all got our confirmation email about 4 days later, but there was no item summary, no spending summary, and no tracking information. I'm pretty sure it was the strangest order confirmation email that I have personally ever gotten. As time went on, there was definitely more action within the Facebook group, order inquiries and anticipation, but as items began to be delivered, there was some definite rifts. For instance, a lot of people in Canada were talking about having to pay import fees from $50 to $100. Some people were saying to double check with the postage because some of it was being marked up or mismarked or something like that. But despite this, there was still an overwhelming vibe of we love it so much and it's so worth it. Few people were very critical of Cela, in my opinion. Most comments that attempted to critique Cela said things like,
as excited as I am, I'm a little bit disappointed.
They would rave about the items but address minor disappointments. So what were these little disappointments? Peeling labels, pen stains, iron marks around the logo, strings coming out. In my humble opinion, calling those little disappointments is so kind. Countless positive YouTube reviews started to come in, but one video in particular stirred a little bit of controversy. Catherine Muller, who makes absolutely amazing activewear videos, if you haven't seen them, check them out, discovered that Oner Active is kind of essentially owned by Women's Best.
And the trademark for Oner Active is owned by Women's Best. The co-founders of Women's Best are the co-founders, including Krissy, of Oner Active.
Which kind of went against everything that Cela implied about this being her small business. Look, it was Oner Active's first launch, so I don't think anybody was expecting perfection. But what we were expecting was an appropriate and respectful response. I personally do not think that's what Cela had. Cela made 2 posts that we will discuss today. I just realized my phone's not in my lap for once in my life. So I have the post here on my phone, and the first 3/4 of this post, in my opinion, was perfection. If she would have stopped there, I would have recommended Oner Active regardless of what happened with the minor hiccups. So what part of the post bothered me? It was the final quarter of this post.
Finally, I want to say a massive thank you to every single person who has been so supportive and constructive. I'd like to ask you one simple question. How many activewear brands have a community page like Oner? Pretty much no one. The reason being is because it opens discussion and a lot of people putting everything under a microscope. We open the group to bring like-minded women together to build a team. It is impossible to compare a startup to a big dog in the industry, and that's something that is beyond confusing. Yes, I want perfection, and trust me when I say I'm going to the manufacturer myself and speaking to the head of production because I am that angry. But I ask of you to see how these issues can be resolved. And if these tiny issues were not here, imagine how great it would be. Thank you. It's teething issues, and even the biggest companies worth billions have the same / worse issues.
First off, the beginning felt a little bit passive aggressive to me. I don't know if that's just like the way I read it. In my head, I was kind of like, Secondly, the startup versus the big dog is not really a relevant argument if Women's Best is backing her as much as Muller's video implied. Overall, I'm not too mad about this post. Again, I wish she stopped there. I would still be like, yeah, for sure, support Oner Active so they can grow through these teething issues. Now for the second post.
Just wanted to pop on here and say thank you. Thank you to all the beautiful direct messages, supportive comments, and incredible emails I've received personally and to Oner. I have literally been so so low this week, thinking I failed you, and I took a step back today for the first time since launch to look at the facts. The facts that such a high majority of you love Oner, and I mean high. The fit, material, colors, our message, and what we are trying to achieve. I'm forgetting how much we have achieved in such a small space of time, and the stories we are sharing through our incredible community. I am forgetting how much we have taken into consideration from manufacturing, sizing, different women, different sizes, shapes, different voices, ensuring that we choose sustainable options even if it were more expensive.
Okay, and the first 3 quarters, like that part, I don't really have a problem with. I felt like it was a little bit self-praisey for sure. If so many people are really supporting you and sending so many positive messages, do you really need to put high in all caps with like 5 exclamation points at the end? Maybe whatever, you do you. This next part is what starts to really rub me the wrong way.
I allowed such a small amount of little issues consume me and make me believe that that's it, I failed. And I literally had to say to myself this morning, Krissy, you would never tell one of your girls, you ladies / clients, that they have failed completely because of one hiccup. You only fail if you stop completely. I'm allowing such a minority of things like crumpled return policy paper to cloud what we've actually achieved here. I'm here to say thank you and remind you that you need to not be so hard on yourself. You are extraordinary, my angel, didn't you know? So thank you to all the incredible and beautiful messages. I do not deserve you. And by the way, how insane do you ladies look in Oner? I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
Okay, so you guys might be like, why are you so upset over that? It's really not that bad. You're probably like, fuck yeah, if someone's complaining about a piece of crumpled paper, like, it is what it is, right? This is my problem with this. The person in question left a comment about the crumpled paper, but they also left a comment regarding multiple other order issues. That comment was the only comment that left a specific complaint about crumpled paper. And because of that, after Krissy made that post, that comment became the most popular comment in the Facebook group. And it caused people to be upset because I think, in my humble opinion, that Krissy clearly felt threatened by the comments that she was getting in her community. I don't think she was quite ready for that level of honesty about the quality of her items. The girl who made the original post about the crumpled paper ended up turning off the comments on the post because people started commenting on it. And when people couldn't comment on that post anymore, people started commenting on Krissy Cela's post about how nitpicky and ridiculous it was. Regardless of whether or not you think the claim is baseless, I want to ask you, is it really appropriate for a brand with 70,000 followers and an influencer with 2.3 million followers to call a customer out by a specific complaint, allowing everybody to know exactly who you're talking about, and open potential for bullying in a group page that's called Oner Active Familia? I don't think so. It just left a bad taste in my mouth. I definitely tried to defend the other side in the sea of yes men. I ultimately said my 2 cents and I dipped out, left the Facebook group. The energy was bad. I was calling up my boyfriend like, am I being fucking crazy for being so upset about this? I just felt like it was so out of line. How are you going to call somebody out like that when they literally spent money to support you? To call somebody out who's a fan of you, who purchased your stuff in a group full of people who are going to obviously know who you're talking about. It just felt so out of line for me. The entire post just ended up rubbing me the wrong way because I felt like for the amount of self-praise after kind of an overall iffy launch that was seemingly kind of backed by one of the biggest activewear brands in the game right now, the public roasting of a specific customer, the taking accountability, but then immediately following it with the downplay of your downfalls, I don't know. I just didn't like it. What I do know is that Krissy Cela has no idea what it means to have your brand looked at under a microscope if she thinks that that Facebook page was any idea. That Facebook group was nothing. I'm not a fan of Krissy Cela, and not in the way that like I don't like her. Like, she seems like a super sweet girl. She makes amazing content in the little bits of it that I've seen. It's just like I literally didn't know who she was before this launch. So many of you guys recommended Oner Active to me, so I checked it out. You guys know I love supporting women-owned business, but supporting does not mean blind loyalty. We hold people accountable. We hold people credible. Whether it might hurt their feelings, whether their fans might come for me, whether I'm being paid or not, I really don't give a fuck. Transparency is the only way. So, y'all got your microscopes or what? Looky here, the infamous crumpled receipt. In case you wish to return an item, please follow the instructions on returns guide that was added to your package. Should you not find it, follow the steps at Oner Active/returns. There is no return label in here unless I'm missing something. Did I miss something? First up, the classic seamless sports bra. The mark around the logo is non-existent. My logo seems very firm on there. The back logo is also on very straight. Let's put this puppy inside. You guys, this looks really good so far. The quality feels really nice. It feels like something you'd get from Gymshark. The padding on this is super thick and luxe. I'm really excited to try it on. 100% passes Michelle Rahuma's quality check. The classic seamless cycling shorts, I got these in the gray marl as well. Once again, the logos right off the bat seem very secure and there's no line around it from where the iron pressed on it. Same with the back. Wow, these feel gorgeous, you guys. They're nice and thick. These feel really luxe. Let's flip these bad boys inside out. Oh goodness. These seams are really whack. This is not where you want to be seeing problems like this either, because it's right around the crotch. Do you see how the stitching's quite above the actual stitching on the leggings? Like they did an additional stitching, but they stitched it up so it actually pulls a bit on the leggings. You can see a pinch of that line from the outside as well. Not a deal breaker, but I see what people mean. I always rip these out, so nobody wants this. Just don't put it in there if you're gonna leave a line on the shorts. All right, I can see now what people are saying with the pressed logo. You can see a little square around it where they clearly had pressed it on. I don't feel the same way about the side logo. It's just a problem on the top logo, but very minor. You really can't tell. I'm again holding this under a fucking microscope. Again, we've got the problem with the stitching above the waistband. I'm assuming that's just a problem around the board. This one's definitely a bit off center, while the last stitching was a little bit more on center, so it's slightly more noticeable. Let's flip these inside out. Some definite seams that are already coming out. That makes me really nervous just because it is on the integrity of the seam. It's also right on the crotch, so that's definitely not where you want seam problems, and as you can see, they definitely travel down a bit. The seams are already coming undone, which is a major yikes. I just do not know about this. This is already way too small for me. I've been between a size small and a size medium. I did not realize this was like a massively push-up sports bra. Victoria's Secret Bombshell Who, but it's literally suffocating me like around the armpit area for sure. The bust band does feel pretty comfortable, but despite this being so small, I feel like it literally gives me zero support, which is so odd. It's a super low support sports bra. This is definitely like the first push-up sports bra I feel like I've ever tried that's like really just giving me boobs like the Bombshell sports bra from Victoria's Secret does. I wish I would have done this in a size medium. I feel like I would really vibe on it as size medium, but it's just literally like suffocatingly tight, and I've loosened up the straps all the way. I do like that it has adjustable straps. I had mixed feelings about the back design at first, but I really like that it has a single strap on top that turns into double straps on the bottom. But at the same time, because it has this little patch right here, you can only adjust the straps down to that point. They don't adjust all the way. I could probably even use this a little bit looser, but then again, I'd probably literally get no support. The material feels super nice. It's very thick. I would describe it to being kind of similar to the Gymshark Flex material, but it's quite a bit thicker and it has a lot less movement to it. Like the Gymshark Flex kind of feels like it forms to your body, while this is not as form-fitting. Overall, this was the item I was most excited about, and I have to say I'm so disappointed in it. I really do not like the way I look. I think it's just because I should have done a size medium. This is just like not the vibe. I'm not here for it. So if you're in doubt, I would definitely say size up. I'm a 34C and I can either do like a size small or a size medium, and this I definitely should not have done a size small. Oh my god. So as for these shorts, I'm also wearing the gray right now. I got them in a size medium and they are so fucking tight. I have no idea what people were saying with like size down. Absolutely not. Do not size down. Sometimes I can do a size small, but the size medium are so freaking tight, and this material is not super flexible. It's definitely only going to stretch comfortably to a certain point where it's like so thick that you're not going to want it to be pushing that. I definitely would not have fit into a size small. I had to do the size medium, and even with the size medium, I feel like I try to pull them up a little bit higher and they're just not staying there. That being said, they are quite nice. I don't get any camel in these, which is absolutely awesome. They do have a cute ribbed detailing. They look so much to me like exactly like the Gymshark Flex shorts, which I do have and I've been meaning to review, so I'd love to compare these to them because I feel like they just look exactly like the Gymshark Flex. One thing that does set them apart from the Gymshark Flex is that the waistband is super firm and compressive. It's a lot thicker. It has absolutely no gaping. It's very flattering. I really enjoy the waistband on this. There is absolutely no ride up or roll up around the bottom of the shorts. They are a super comfortable and flattering fit, but what I will say is it suffocates the bum. This is not going to let your booty breathe. It's definitely going to hold it back, but the crotch gusset on these is perfection. They are gorgeous colorways. I really enjoy the gray marl and the purple, and just the entire line I thought was very aesthetically pleasing. I do wish that they were a little bit more high-waisted on me. I feel like they expose the top of my belly belly button as I move around. Like I can try to pull these up some, but they always just kind of like work their way down as I'm moving around. So just beware. I am 5'9" and 140 pounds, so if you're shorter, that will not be a problem, but if you're taller, they're still high-waisted. Just I wish they were a little bit more. And I actually found both the colors to be surprisingly squat proof. I know there was some controversy around the purple marl, but they passed my squat test and I am a picky motherfucker. Overall, I feel like I can't even be mad because I look hella cute. Am I right or am I right? I don't know. I'm probably personally not going to buy from the next drop, although I thought I was going to get that crop jacket. I also have so much activewear right now. I think if you guys like the brand, you like Krissy Cela, absolutely turn up and support because the quality of the items was super good. And as long as the shorts hold up, I have no problems. I think that it's a great price point and a great product and very minimum problems. Like little hiccups here and there, but nothing too crazy. But Krissy Cela, girl, please do not roast your familia in your own Facebook group. I thought that was so, I don't know, I thought that was so crazy. But the stuff is really cute, you guys. So I'm not about cancel culture. Definitely check out Oner Active. The stuff's relaunching on November 30th. I'll link it in the description box down below too.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I'm just kidding. Don't fucking hate me because I'm real. Bye.